Every 1,000 people who are raped in the US, only 230 of them report their rape, and fewer than 5 perpetrators will ever be put behind bars. My rapist was one of them, and who I didn't know drugged me at a local college bar and took me to his apartment. He sexually assaulted me while I was incoherent, and a day later, I found out he had taken videos of what he had done to me while I was unconscious. I decided to report him to the police. I thought filing a police report, having video evidence, and getting a rape kit done would be enough for people to believe me. It wasn't. A rape kit can provide DNA evidence when a sexual assault has occurred. The process involves standing naked on a piece of butcher paper while nurses collect DNA samples and take pictures of your body, followed by an internal examination with lots of poking, prodding, and swabbing. It's a highly invasive exam that takes hours to complete. As horrible as it was, I had to do it if I wanted any chance of this going to court. I waited 6 months for my case to even get picked up by the district attorney at the LA County Sex Crimes Unit, after they decided it was strong enough to hold up in court. And while I'm forever grateful for this, I quickly learned the reality of my situation, that the justice system isn't set up to protect survivors. I became my own advocate. I would have to call to get updates on hearings about my own case, only to be left devastated after being told it was postponed again. In the court process, you're assigned someone to help you. They're your DA, a public official who acts as a prosecutor on behalf of the state. They're overworked and understaffed. I would put all of my faith and trust and questions into this person, and I would finally feel some sense of control or understanding. But I ended up having to work with 4 different DAs, each time having to rebuild that relationship all over again and come to terms with the fact that yet again another stranger knew these embarrassing facts about me. The idea of going to trial haunted me. Not only did I have to look at the man who took so much life out of me and my family, but I would have to rewatch him doing this through the videos he took. I felt humiliated, angry, and depressed about the way I was being portrayed in front of a room of strangers. They look at those videos of me and they're like, you know, are you sure that wasn't consensual? And it's like, why would I be here right now? Why would I be trying so hard? Why would I be like putting up with this for the last 4 years of my life? Trial ended up being one of the most destructive parts of this entire process. My case is seen as a victory in the eyes of our legal system. My story sadly represents a small minority of cases. This is one of the many reasons we do not see other women coming forward. Regardless of all the evidence, court appearances, and having the freaking LA District Attorney's Office on my side, it was still barely enough to put my rapist behind bars. To remind you, 78% of rapes are not reported, and women of color who are even more likely to be assaulted are even less likely to report these incidents. And who can blame them?